Hey everyone, this is James, and welcome to Pokemon Crystal. I almost said, hey everyone, this is Pokemon, so this is off to a great start. I wanted to do a Let's Play, but I didn't know what game I wanted to do, so I said Pokemon Crystal. This seems like a good game. It's one of the few games I played when I was a kid, so I'm gonna go play this, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna see how well I can do this. So here we go. Are you a boy or a girl? I am a boy. What? You woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? Well, the time is... well, it actually is 10 o'clock. It's like 9 minutes after 10. Yep. And how many minutes? It is 9 minutes. 9 minutes? Wow, I overslept. Yep. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them, and some of them use tools. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. That's why. Now, what did you say your name was? My name is the best name. It is James, and I like doing lower cases when it comes to even older games because I am weird and I like some formality in my life. Okay, there you go. James, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges, and a world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. I'm a little nervous when it comes to these kinds of things because it's full-on commentary and I've never done this before. That's nothing. Oh, they don't give us potions. Okay. So, I think in Gen 3 they give you potions. And as we pass her, she says, "Oh, James, our neighbor, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go." And also, this is going to be kind of difficult because dialogue is kind of split up. Just because the text box wasn't that big back then, so it's kind of weird. Pokemon gear, or Pokegear for short, is an essential if you want to be a good trainer. Yes, because we use it in this game and we never use it ever again. Oh, what is the day of the week? The day of the week is Friday. So I'm going to go all the way here. It's Friday. Yep. And this is one question I don't really know. Is it daylight savings time now? I don't know. I don't know what that would do. I think it would make daytime and nighttime like come sooner or later. So I'm gonna say yes. I believe so. DST. Wait, no. What if I say no? It's 10:11. Okay, so it's no. I guess so. Do you know how to use a phone? Yeah, I do. And she's gonna tell you no matter what because she doesn't care. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Just choose a name and you want to be called. Gee, isn't that convenient? Yeah, it is. So convenient. And we have another person here. Hello, James. I'm visiting. James, have you heard? My daughter is adamant about becoming a Professor Elm's assistant. She really loves Pokemon. I don't think you ever see her, so that's kind of weird. And this is New Barktown. Yo, James, I hear Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. Yep, so, this game always fascinated me when it came to time, and I'm surprised it kept time in a cartridge. I don't know how it does that, so... still wondering about that. It's weird. James, there you are. I needed to ask you a favor. I'm conducting a Pokemon research right now. Okay, I butchered that completely. The other problem for me is I read too fast, and it's like combining that with the text box just being cut off. It's gonna be really weird for me to read. You can help me with it, James. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference, but there are so many things I don't quite understand yet. So there you go again. So I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. Sure, why not? Thanks, James. You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a bit deeper into many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. So, oh hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. What a very creative name. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyways, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. James, can you go in our... I love reading. Reading is amazing. I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these balls. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner, James. Go on, pick one. The first Pokemon you can find is a Cyndaquil. A lot of people like Cyndaquil, and you can tell why. It evolves at level 14, which gives you an early secondary evolution of a starter Pokemon, and then Typhlosion again at level 36. And Typhlosion is a really strong Pokemon. I want to say this, I always use Typhlosion. I always like Typhlosion because, of course, it's a fire type. I like most of the fire types, and it's just amazing. It's just an amazing Pokemon. Also, if you were going to use this Pokemon solely just to take on gym leaders, this is probably the best Pokemon you can go for because there's a lot of, not a lot, but there's a good amount of gym leaders that are weak to Cyndaquil and its evolution. The next Pokemon is Totodile. Totodile is kind of a weird one. It evolves at level 18 and then it evolves again at level 30. The only problem is that you would have to keep that Totodile for a while. It'll evolve at level 18, and around level 18 you would probably be at the second gym at this point, so it's really weird. I highly recommend that you use other Pokemon while having a Totodile. But Totodile to itself is not a bad Pokemon. It has really good attack, really good defense, and when it becomes for Alligator, it becomes a really strong Pokemon to use. And also, you can have it use Surf, and Surf is a really good move to have at that point, and you don't really have to catch any other Water-type Pokemon to know Surf. Unless you are going for a different type of Pokemon for Alligator, then go right ahead. And the last Pokemon is Chikorita. Chikorita is a really normal Pokemon when it comes to leveling. It evolves at level 16 and it evolves again at level 32. And I'm going to say this, it's really going to be difficult to use in the first two gyms, because the first gym is going to be a flying type gym and then the next gym is going to be a bug type gym. I would say that this Pokemon would be a really difficult Pokemon to use. But at level 12, it knows Reflect. If you train up Chikorita to know Reflect at level 12, you really won't have a problem with flying types. The only time you'll have a problem with it would be if they outspeed you before you put a Reflect up, and then that's when you would have some kind of problem with the Pokemon that you're facing. But if you can pop up a Reflect, you'll be good to go. The only thing that would actually really hurt you at this point with Reflect would be fire type Pokemon. But you will learn Light Screen at level 36 if you kept a Chikorita, but I highly doubt you'd be doing that. So after going over the Pokemon, I am going to pick Totodile because Totodile is the normal Pokemon when it comes to difficulty if you're just using Totodile. So I'm going to pick Totodile. I think that's a great Pokemon too. Yes, it is. Give a nickname to the Totodile you receive. Yes, I will. I will be right back when I give it a name. I got it. Okay, so... Alright, so I decided to name Totodile Everglade because it's an alligator, crocodile thing. I don't know what it is, but I think it's a good name. I like it. Mr. Pokemon lives a little bit beyond Cherry Grove, the next city over. It's almost a direct route there, so you can't miss it. But just in case, here's my phone number. Call me if anything comes up. And we get his phone number. Amazing. If you and your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Feel free to use it at any time. James, I'm counting on you. So that machine right there is just, again, like he said, he can heal your Pokemon with it. James, I want you to have this for your errand. We get a potion, and I believe it's just one potion. which is really weird. I don't know why you just gave us 1 potion. Maybe it's because they thought, hey, this is gonna be easy for you. But nope, I am a very incompetent person. So Everglade is holding an item. I'm gonna take that off of him. He's holding a berry, which is really good early game. I'm gonna take it off of him, by the way. Oh yeah, also, I repeat myself so many times, and it's getting into a habit, and I'm gonna try not to repeat myself. But then I'm gonna do it like 5 more times in the first 3 parts, and then we hit a wild Pokemon. Well, not hit, but we found a wild Pokemon, and it's a Pidgey. I'm not gonna go over wild Pokemon just now, because we can't really catch them. Once we get Pokeballs, I will go over every Pokemon that we can find here. But I will go over, however, I will go over the day and night cycle. In daytime, you will find different Pokemon, differing of like nighttime. So in daytime, you will find Pidgeys and Rattatas, and at nighttime, you would find Hoothoots, and quite rarely Rattatas. Which is very interesting. It's pretty interesting how they put it in like this early in the when it came to development of games. I like it. It's pretty good. I always wonder how they do this, like in the cartridge and not in like how it kept time when it was off. It's weird. I don't know. Maybe the cartridge keeps track of time, like how long it's been inactive. I don't know. But right here is an item. We get a potion. So throughout this whole thing right now, we're just gonna find potions and maybe antidotes. Antidotes cure poison, but we won't find anything right now that would actually inflict poison. We will only find Pokemon that will be using normal type moves. And normal type moves are basically just like this. Just scratch, and that's it. Later on in the game, we will find more elemental moves, such as Water Gun, Ember, and Razor Leaf. And they all have types, disadvantages and advantages. It's a whole science to it. You gotta appreciate the science behind this. It's great. And we get a level up. So every time we level up, we gain stats, and we get 1 level closer to level 100. Level 100 is the cap, and I don't think we'll ever get there, but you know, it's great, and I am running into a lot of Pokemon. Oh, this is a new Pokemon. This is Sentret. A lot of people like Sentret, more of Furret than anything else. And I kind of like Sentret. Sentret's a nice Pokemon. It's like one of those early Pokemon that you would use, and sometimes you would dump, but it depends how you use it. Depends how well you use it, actually. Sometimes people just can't really use it, and they say, I don't really like this. I like to have a more bulky Pokemon. And it all depends on how you feel about it. So, if we go up here, we get a berry. So if you see a trait like this, it usually produces a berry once per day. So, it's always good to look into those trees to see if any berries are going to come out. And also, you see that I jumped down the ledge. That's pretty much a mechanic. It's a shortcut, and it helps you get through something that you don't want to go through otherwise. So if you see grass, then you just don't have to worry about it if you just jump down the ledge. It's a much safer route if your Pokemon are hurt. So this is a Pokemon Center. There's a lot of explaining in this episode. Shall we heal your Pokemon? Yes, and it's free of charge. They don't really pay you. They don't really ask for anything. They say, let me see your Pokemon, let me heal it. And they wish to see you again. How rude. Anyways, welcome to Jericho City. After a lot of explanation and all that, we're finally here. You see this guy? He's gonna go around, he's gonna explain. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. You can completely skip him, by the way, if you want to. If you want to skip him, you will not feel pressured to talk to him at any time. That's okay, everyone is a rookie at some point. If you like, I can teach you a few things. I'm gonna say yes, because he gives you something at the end. And when I said there's no pressure talking to him, not talking to him, well, if you want it, then there might be some pressure. Your Pokemon's in no time, wow, I can't read, you'll be relying on them a lot. You better learn about them. Yes, that is a core fundamental of Pokemon in the Pokemon Center. And the Mart is another core essential. That's where you get your items. There you go. And down here is Route 30, and trainers will be battling their prized Pokemon there. So he's giving you a hint that there are trainers there, and they will fight you, but that's until later. We don't actually fight any at this point. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in the water. And here, it's my house. Thank you for your company. Let me give you a small gift. We received a map card. So now we got a map card. Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey. He says that, but I think there's like only one more card we can actually get in the game, but I could be wrong. Anyways, what the map card does, basically, it just shows you where you're at, and this is what we're going to be exploring. And also, we can't really control a cursor. But we can't go to different locations and routes and all that, but we can't really move it exactly how we want it, so that's kind of weird. For me, it's weird. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to end it off here. Next time, we're going to be going to Route 30 and going to Mr. Pokemon's house. And before I end it off, actually, I'm going to say this right now. I messed up with my Pokemon Nuzlocke stuff. If you guys don't know anything about my Pokemon Nuzlocke, it's been a while since I recorded. I tried to record it, and apparently that file got corrupted. Every time I would play it, it would freeze, it would glitch out, and I would be kind of concerned. And at that point, I was like, okay, it's not gonna work out. So it's too bad, but this does give me an opportunity to put up a new series and see how I feel about it. And right now, I like it. It's a little rusty, by the way. Not rusty, but it's a little bit weird how I'm doing this. Commentary's weird and all that. But I like it. It's pretty good. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.